There we go. Now we're live. All right. Now we're talking. So I guess maybe because I had YouTube open on the other computer, it didn't want to go live. Let me try this again and see if I can get it because I want it open on the other computer so I can see your all's chats better. There we go. We're good. All right. There we go. I did. We are up. Yep. Okay, everybody. Good evening. I hope tonight finds you all very well, happy, healthy, and whole. The 3 H's, as I like to say. Welcome to my new home studio. We are, let me get my lighting the way I wanted it. There we go. Some visual entertainment for those of us with ADD that, we got to have our visuals going. All right. So thank you for joining me. Good evening, everybody. Let's see who all is here. We have, starting at the beginning, well, Stacy was here from the very beginning, wishing me well. So was Ground Fog, Want to Know Why Knives. And coming on down here, Zach K has joined us. So thank you all very much for joining us. I appreciate it. This is going to be a thing. I'm going to start doing a late night in the morning as well, because YouTube doesn't want to give me the views. And since they don't want to give me the views, I figure we'll do it this way. And that way we won't have to do it. You like the axe. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's for when we have trouble with things, got to whack them with the axe or something like that. Trying to stay awake. Well, boo. I don't think that helped much, but I hope it helps a little bit. Is there some reason why you have to stay awake? Blessed, good evening, Blessed. I hope today finds you well, healthy, happy, and whole. Give me 1 second. I need to go step out of the room and check a couple things. I will be back in like 5 seconds, maybe 10. I just need to make sure we're up and running on the others so that I am getting all the views I can. Thanks. 1 sec. I got some crazy stuff to talk about. All right. We are up and going. Yep, we are good. All right. All right. This should be fun. Since I'm in my home studio, I've got access to my my giveaways. And so I'm going to be able to show you all some of the giveaway stuff that we will be giving away here on my birthday on August 31st. And I am trying to get some airflow in here because with my doors closed for privacy, it makes it really hard to have any air, but we're doing much better. All right. So like I said, why are you trying to stay awake, Stacy? Good evening, and I hope we can keep you awake. So as you all know, I'm giving away the ProTech Sprint. You know what? Did I bring that over here? I did. So along with this, going into my giveaway, I wanted to show you all, and this is the way I'm going to start. I have a big old pile of swag. And you get to see my shirt. Thank you. Big old pile of swag. The ProTech Sprint. Now, this is my stuff that I'm giving. Of course, we have the other stuff that's been donated, and I've got piles of swag for that as well. And so it'll be interesting. But in addition to the ProTech Sprint, basically because everyone's been working so hard, I'm going to give away this ITHX. Now, this is the orange one, limited edition that Olight put out, and it hasn't been opened or anything yet. And it's the twist type, the same type that I've shown in my live streams in the mornings. Oh, hey, I wanted to ask you all, what do you all think of the, thank you for trying to stay awake to hang out. What do you think of the logo? What do you think of the ad for the live stream tonight? I hope you all liked it. And I've told you before, I have access to, thank you. I saw a couple hearts. Mr. Skullfire, you made it. Yay, you did make it. Thank you. I hope to see you in the morning, too. It'll be bright and early for all of you all to stay up late night with us, too. You liked it? Okay, good. Because I don't like using AI for stuff, but I have access to a professional-grade AI, and there you go. Knocked that out yesterday evening in preparation for tonight. I was trying to get everything to work with my web camera here, but for some reason, YouTube just does not want to find that camera. It works fine with everything else, but YouTube just didn't want to find it. So maybe down the road, we can get some people with some technical skills, some knowledge to help me out with, that'd be nice. Let's see here. So in addition to the ProTech Sprint, we have the Olight I'm giving away. We'll have the Boo Hank from Hank's Cartels. Now, give me some input, guys. would you guys prefer on my giveaway? Would you prefer the Boo Hank or would you prefer the rolling zombie Hank? Because I can do whichever one, and I haven't quite decided yet. So I'm still in the process of deciding. So if you want to let me know which one you would like more, that'd be really cool. I will be happy to accommodate because you all have been the ones coming in here and doing everything. So I really appreciate it. You dig the Boo Hank. Okay, this is from Hank's Cartel. If you don't know who Hank Cartel is, it's a lady, and I guess a lady and guy, I'm not sure, in Europe, somewhere Eastern Europe, that do Hanks, and they're really nice Hanks, thick, heavy material. But she posts under the name of Countess Anne as well. So if you check her out on that, you like the rolling Hank. So I'll have to probably do a poll. I am doing 6 giveaways in the same live stream. So we're going to have mine for the ProTech. We're going to have another one for Metal Complex's knife he's sending, which I will be opening hopefully soon on a live stream in the morning once it comes in. You know, I haven't checked the tracking on that. I bet I could. So I've got one for him, and then I've got another one for the Fusion from Winterblade Co. I've got a 4th one for the Vero pry bar, limited edition Vero pry bar. And then I've got a couple of more, well, might as well go into that right now. Oh, I've got the Mora giveaway, which I've got it all set up and ready to go right here. The Mora giveaway from Marshall. And then I've got like the silver bar giveaway because of everyone working so hard to help me get the hours. I'm giving an ounce of silver away. And then I've got kind of a nostalgic giveaway. This is all hard to deal with. A nostalgic giveaway of a bunch of swag stickers and stuff that are kind of rare and hard to find. And we're going to top that off with a Middle Complex sticker because he's being so generous and donating to the giveaway. And of course, your stickers are in there, Stacy. And I'll go over all that in just a minute too. So I just thought, so it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 giveaways. I plan on having a couple of swag giveaways to warm everybody up with as well. Or maybe to use on a live stream beforehand on the morning stream or something, since you guys have been coming to that. I'm not sure which I'm going to do, but let's get into some of the swag in the primary giveaway. You got some Zach Stuff stickers, so a big one. Now, so this is a big Zach Stuff. I don't think he has any more of these. I don't think you can get them anymore. So a lot of these stickers are discontinued, if you know what I mean. I mean, they do a print run and they don't make them anymore. They redesign them and they're gone. And so, or they're made for a special event, which you'll see some of these are as well. So anyway, we have a Zach Stuff. We have another classic Zach Stuff. We've got a Saturday Night Live. Now, JB gave me special permission to go ahead and give away because I have extras that I've collected over the years. He gave me permission to give them away. So we have a classic Big Red EDC sticker. We've got Bluminati Ninja, who's been awesome. We've got Twisted Sis. We've got B Up from Stacy, and as well as Life Without a Knife is Dull and Pointless, and of course her logo. And now this is a huge Last Ranger sticker. Gary designed my original channel logo, and so when you see the hand with the knife, that was all him. Back before AI was becoming really popular, you had to actually have someone do art, and kind of design graphic arts and stuff, and so yeah. Anyway, I've got a sticker of his there for that reason. Another Zach Stuff. Of course, you got my 2 stickers. These are my 2 latest. Get these right side up. You've got a foil, and you've got a 1-minute knife review regular. Am I backwards? Or can you guys read? Let me hold this up here in the camera. Oh, I can read it. Okay. Kind of barely. It comes with a DSKFS patch. Splitting Slices sticker. There we go. Goondox. If anyone knows who Goondox is on Instagram, I've gotten a lot of my knives in trade from him. So yeah, there. This is a rare one. This one you won't find anywhere else that I'm aware of. I can't even say this. De Cruier. Anyway, he used to come to a lot of streams. It was from France. Haven't seen him lately, but yeah, there you go. We've got Country Com, other little stickers and stuff like that. All right, now we're getting into more interesting stuff. Okay, we've got a very rare 37 sticker. Now, for Big Red EDC. Now, if you know, I was thinking this is just one of the swag piles. Each of the giveaways is going to have a swag pile more or less comparable, except for the big swag pile giveaway. That's some of my more rare stuff, things like that. Although this one probably should have gone in that one. But anyway, we have a 37 sticker. If you were there for that, it was a funny experience. On my way to the Bonation station, this is from OCD for EDC, and this is one of his foil stickers. There we go. I got a little foil light on it there. Foil stickers. Of course, we have a DSKFS sticker. We got a Baron Sun sticker for a window decal. You gotta love the Hoot Gooch and Women Carry Knives sticker. So that is that pile of giveaway stuff that's going to be going along with the ProTech. So this is technically my giveaway. So this is what this started as. Okay, this whole giveaway thing. This is what it started as. I was like, woohoo, this will be fun. I'll do a big giveaway. Everyone will have a good time, and I'll draw business in, and this is awesome. Okay. Then Marshall got involved. And so let me pull up his. So Marshall got involved in Cinnamora. So along with the Mora, since Marshall was so nice, I'm throwing an O-clip in. Blue, hi, thanks for joining us. I'm going over some of the swag piles and giveaway stuff that I have for the giveaway on August 31st, so you guys can build up the anticipation. Of course, I don't have some of it in yet, and others I will have to just print a picture for the fusion and show it to everybody. But in addition to the Mora on the Marshall giveaway, it'll be an O-clip, just a regular O-clip. Here's a pin that I have from Belize that I got in Belize and brought back with me. And so I'm giving away one of my P&W pins. So I thought I'd give away something for me too. So we'll have that in there. And then the hank that goes with it be the tie-dye hank with the pink back, the tie-dye hank. I hope someone enjoys that, whoever gets that. Crows, how you doing, Ron? Thanks for coming in here. I'm kind of going over Ground Fog. Did I see you? I miss you. I'm kind of going over the swag stuff I'm giving away for my big giveaway on the 31st at 10 a.m., which we will be doing from here in this area, this studio, rather than doing it from the car. Okay, so we'll try that. Which one am I looking at? It's giving me fits. There we go. All right. I like to have the lights beside me. Okay. So in that one is going to, of course, be the blue, the Twisted Cyst. I've added a OCD American flag. This one's kind of rare and hard to find. Flipping the Finch, be up. Another Big Red EDC, Stacy, Zach, my stickers. Oh, I need to put a big one in, not a little one. Let me go fix that later. And then more Stacy stuff. So a rather smaller swag pack, but this is one of the smaller giveaways, right? To build up to the big stuff. So that's going to be the one for Marshall. Now, with the bigger giveaways, I've got two piles, and there will be lights that go with those, but there will be the i3 EOS or the the AAA one. In fact, I can show you the same one from over here. There we go. It'll be one of these. I've got a couple different ones, and so I'll be giving it. Does it count as official for not in the car? No, that is my mobile health studio. This is my home studio. Totally different thing. I'm doing my best. Which this is actually my home office. I also use for my paperwork and all of that type of stuff. It's really kind of nice to have a little private office that you can do stuff in because, yeah, it gets a little crazy, of course. And trying to do paperwork is hard enough as it is. So forgive me for drinking. Got to wet the whistle. All righty. So now in the swag pile giveaway, and this is more of a memory lane type giveaway. I think if I remember what stickers I put in here, we'll see as we go through it, because I was doing this late at night, and you know how it is when you do something late at night. You never know what you're going to end up with, right? All right. So to start it off with, we have the DSKFS patch, and it will come with a hank. Now, this hank I described to you the other day. It doesn't look like anything really great. Thanks for the props there, Mr. Skullfire. Doesn't really count as, or isn't really a super fancy hank or anything. But the reason this hank is special is it is an original OG Forrest hank. This is before Forrest Hank started using logos and his, stitching. He was just beginning with his parents' stitching and sewing equipment, and was learning how to do it. Roger, thank you for coming in here. We're kind of going over the giveaway stuff that I'm going to be giving away on the 31st, and just hanging out tonight, doing a trial run on my live stream to see how this thing works and see if it's going to work out. And it sure looks like it's working out pretty darn good. So thank you all for coming in. So anyway, this hank has pedigree. And if you go back on my channel, you can undoubtedly, if you go in the unboxings video playlist, you can undoubtedly find a section where I opened this and it came from Forrest. So you'll know that. Not working. Thanks. Well, I think, well, I'd like to think I'm relaxed. It's kind of hard to relax in a car, right? You can't move around very much. Anyway, so moving on into the swag pile, because like I said, a fair amount of stickers here. We will have the rare and very hard to find Metal Complex sticker. Now this I don't know that he has anymore. I guess you might be able to order them on his Teesprings or whatever, but I haven't seen him giving any of these away or anything like that. So just interesting there. Guys, we got the Bluminati Ninja. I don't think I had a Twisted Sis in here, or do I? I should have. I will. Blue, I'll have to go find it and see if I can find the Twisted Sis one. Blue is sending, by the way, all these will also, I think, have a poker chip from Blue, which, by the way, Blue, you can please throw your store, the dojo, in the chat. But we'll have a poker chip from Blue. We'll be giving away one of those that says, my channel, 1 minute knife for you. And on the backside it says, be knife. Yeah, be nice, right? It was a cute thing we came up with in one of the live streams in the mornings, and Blue ran with it. And so we're going to be having a be knife poker chip in there, which will be fun. Be up, a different B, as we all know from Pocket Razors here. Pocket Razors over here. I got 2 of his Pocket Razor stickers, a rare one and that one. By the way, if you want to see my sticker board, I'd be happy to. Thank you, Blue, for posting that. You're more than welcome. Those of you that Ron. Honestly, Ron, I should probably make you a mod. Let me do that right now. Let's see if it'll let me do that from here. Sure will. Add as a moderator. You have your own channel and everything, and you're running everything on your own. So I'd appreciate any help if something comes up. Just main rules in this live streams are to avoid controversy and conflict. So I will talk about darker topics at night. I want the morning show to be a really positive thing, but if you want to talk about weird stuff or whatever, dark topics, I'm willing to talk about them at night. Not a problem. All right, so digging into this pile of stuff, we got a lot of Zach's stuff swag. Another one of the big Zach stuff stickers that's going to be hard to find because I don't think he made any more of them. Let's see if I'm missing any others. Okay, we got the JB. We've got the more Zach stuff. We've got more Zach stuff. Now this is another rare Zach stuff sticker. I don't know that he has made any of these in a long time. Let's see here. I'm working my way down in this pile away from. So we have some branded stuff, which I'm just throwing in the stickers so they have them. So we have Glow Rhino. Helps if I hold it the right way. There we go. Glow Rhino. This is hard to do on camera, by the way. A DEF CON sticker, Smoky Mountain Knife Works, a Narwhal sticker, which is one of their rare ones. Off-grid knives. Let's see here. Country Com. And so these are just some company stickers I wanted to throw in. And then we get into the more interesting stuff. Oh, Of course, life without a knife is dull and pointless. Stacy, I really like this sticker. It's a really funny sticker. So thank you all. Let's see. Suburban Tactical Nation. Anyone know a guy named Cue Ball? OCD for EDC, one of their rare stickers. You won't see this one much. I don't think they make this anymore because it was too obscure. We've got Knife Fast. We've got Oh Father. We've got Baron Sons window decal. We've got Knife Delights. Anyone know Tom over at Knife Delights? If you like traditional knives, Knife Delights, he's a pretty cool guy. All this stuff is history. I mean, all this stuff is stuff I've won or gathered over time. And then, of course, I got my stickers. I said, anyone know a guy named Jimmy Slash? One of his rare Christmas stickers. And then a regular Jimmy Slash sticker. Screaming Pirate EDC, if you're familiar with that one. I have this foil sticker up here. You can see it from that far back. We'll have to pull it up. Oh, look. Well, for some reason, I included two of these. I'll have to throw it in the other one. Bonjour. I won't say it because I don't want to get taken down. Bonjour sticker. A rare Smoky Mountain Knife Works sticker with the sword and the stone. A large de Crier de sticker. This is, again, rare. I don't know if this person's active in the community anymore. If you have extras, you might even have 2 extra stickers. It looks like I have 2 of mine in there. So I'm going to pull one out. We don't need that. We've got Stacy's again. We've got a Holy Smokes from JB from Big Red EDC. This is a rare one. Let's see. Almost done. A lot of stickers in here. So this is going to be a large swag pack with a lot of history, and that's kind of the point, right? We've got a larger, rare OCD for EDC knife American flag one. We got an ancient. Now this is from when I started watching Zach. An ancient orange Zach stuff. Now this you will never find anywhere else. So I hope whoever gets this one treasures it because it's a rarity. Another OCD DSKFS. The upper I said. Some other rare ones. Let's see here. This one is an oddball one. Anyone know a guy named Jack's Lungs? If I'm not mistaken, he makes little fidget toys. Boy, and the camera resolution on this laptop is awful. Yeah, it's never going to focus on anything, is it? Oh, well. All right. Jack's Lungs. He makes some stuff on EDC Roundtable, if I'm not mistaken. And then this one, a Zug Monster. This one was a rare sticker, a DSKFS, and it's hard to see, but it says a community with a point. And so there you go. So that's the swag stickers that will be going into the. What did I just do here? Okay, there we go. Nothing. Swag stickers will be going into the one of the smaller giveaways. That's more of a, let's see, wet your whistle type giveaway, appetite thing, but it's got such tradition and history with it that I want it to be special for somebody. So I wanted to make that special. So those are just some of the swag stuffs that's going to be going in my giveaway. I really, we've got 2-3 more piles of things that I'm working on that will be going. There will be small, poker chips and all this type of stuff. Blue's sending poker chips, like I said, and I'm sure he's sending more stickers. Hint, hint. Let's see what else. I think that's gonna be most of the stuff for the giveaway. Of course, I did mention the ProTech and the Fusion. I am blown away by Brian. His generosity has been really cool. So this is going to be a blast. And then I wanted to do this late night live stream, one to help generate view time because it's just so hard to get these hours in. It's insane to try to rack up the ridiculous number. What's on the screen? Ridiculous number of hours, 3,000, especially when YouTube is going to fight and take them away. So let's go over. I kind of wanted to go over my sticker wall because I've got a lot of channels here that I'd like to kind of shout out. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get this to where you all can see it or not. But starting over here in the top corner, we have all the Big Red and Zach stuff. We got Jack's Lungs, Oh Father, and the Jimmy Slash stuff. We've got Lancelot Leather, Middle Complex, of course, me. I didn't mention Siberian Husky. A guy named KJ, another one of the stickers here, Siberian Husky. He does 3D printing and has participated in my knife sales in the past. And I have a couple of his stickers I've thrown in. They'll be a rare one you'd never find anywhere because I don't know that he made more than 20 of them. And then let's see. Some people I wanted to mention. Tobias Gibson with Knife Chats with Tobias. Jimmy Crow. Someone's famous. We got Shane Gables. Knife Delights of Gonzo. Got your sticker here up there. If you see this later, we got Jared Neves and Neves Knives. Little Middle Foxes, Blade Banker, Stacy, of course, the 37 sticker. We've got Knife Nuts, all kinds of stuff here. So anyway, so there's my sticker wall. Dirty Rotten Shrews. That's my brother-in-law's band that does the intro to my videos. So there you go. He's never gotten any commission or credit for that. So I'm giving him credit right now so that you all can go look them up. They have a YouTube channel. So anyway, I'm hoping you all are going to enjoy this. This is going to be a blast. Now, moving on, is there stuff you would all like to talk about tonight? How's everybody doing? How are you where you're at? And how's the I normally ask how the weather is, but it's nighttime, right? We had thunderstorms today, so I won't be asking how the weather is. But what you flipping? What you carrying? Marcos. Hi, Marcos. Yeah, there's going to be some crazy stuff. If that's what you're danging. There's going to be some crazy stuff in the giveaway. I'm so looking forward to it. Just got done with your dinner. Nice. I hope you had a good dinner. I hope it filled you up well. I hope it nourishes your body really well. I had Skyline chili tonight for dinner. Anyone from the Midwest familiar with Skyline chili? Thanks, Marcos. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a late night off and on. I'm not going to be old fart. Hi, nice coming in. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in the morning live stream, so thank you for joining me in the evening one. And please make sure you're subscribed, still subscribed, and anything you can do to watch videos is really appreciated. If you want to go back and check out my old videos and stuff like that, I really appreciate it. I had people spamming the playlist, but YouTube has caught on. And so if you want to do videos, you're going to have to actually run the video every once in a while. But fortunately, my live stream videos are almost an hour long. So if you run one or two of those, it eats up a lot of time and you can have them on in the background. So please do so. I had Skyline chili. I don't know if you all are familiar with Skyline chili, but Cincinnati style chili is a thing. I grew up in the Indiana, area, and to the south of Indiana, is of course, you have Kentucky and then you have Ohio, and Cincinnati sits right on the corner between the three. It's called the tri-state area, but they have a company called Skyline, and it's spread out throughout the Midwest, and their chili it's like liquid gold. It's some of the best stuff in the world. It's really good. You love Skyline. You make it yourselves. Yeah, but out of a can, I assume, or do you make it from scratch? Yeah, Skyline is some of the best stuff in the world in terms of comfort foods. When I was in school, I'd have a bad week or long days studying, go and just take a break and go have some Skyline chili. It was the best stuff ever. Really, really do love it. So that's what I had for dinner. It was good stuff. You had some thunderstorms today too, Roger. Yeah, they were up north of us. They were just blowing through. It was pretty bad. You make it from scratch. My sister-in-law did once. I understand you have to use chocolate and cinnamon and some other stuff. Pretty good allspice, maybe. Pretty good flavorings. That sounds interesting. I'd love to try it sometime. I'm a big fan of Skyline chili. I'm just really, really big fan. So I did, in addition to the giveaway knife, I said, if I'm going to be showing a ProTech, I might as well show off my whole ProTech collection. Thunderstorms there too. Yeah, what do you know? Small world. I love thunderstorms. Anyone else get a thrill from thunderstorms? Tornadoes, not so much. I've been through plenty of them. I drove through a tornado once. This is an interesting story. I was driving around the east side of Indianapolis on 465. Well, hi there, Brent. It has been a long time since I've seen you, sir. Welcome. I actually have your sticker from your 30th birthday on my sticker board here, Brent, right there. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. So I was driving around 465. It's a loop around Indianapolis, and we're in the middle of a heavy thunderstorm. I mean, it's bad enough that you can barely see, and then all of a sudden, the rain just kind of stops, and it's like, the wind's just blowing the rain off the windshield, and I can see again, right? And I'm approaching this bridge over, I think it was like 56th Street, over on the east side there. And I'm coming up over the bridge, and all around the bridge, debris and dirt start flying up in the air, spiraling like up in the air. Like, oh shit! So I figured that, yeah, we're right in the middle of a tornado. It's coming right at us. And so I just floor the car and plow through it and get through the other side. Nothing happened, but it was an exciting experience, and that was for sure. But yeah, I drove right through the center one once. Unfortunately, it was a small one. If it had been big, I wouldn't have made it through, right? I've also had lightning hit almost the front of my car. Driving again in another thunderstorm, and I had a semi right next to me. And I do a lot of driving, if you haven't figured that out. And this lightning bolt comes arcing down, goes diagonally in front of me, and hits the front end of the semi, arcs across his fender and into the guardrail, and goes shooting along the guardrail. And I mean, the sound it made was like, crackle, pop, boom, and then zing as it went down the guardrail. It was a wild, wild experience to be that close to a lightning bolt. Closest I've ever been. Anyone else been really close to one? I'm just curious, because that was a thrill. That was a very thrilling experience. I wouldn't want to repeat. The amount of power in that was nuts. I think it blew out the electrical system in that truck. He had to stop. Brant, it's really nice to see you. I'm very happy that you're in here. I haven't seen you in a lot of lives, so thank you for joining us. I really do appreciate it. Brent traded me some patches, by the way, in the past for my patch wall ceiling in my mobile studio in my truck, in my mobile studio. Speaking of which, if anyone has any patches, I'm always interested in getting more patches. So, hook me up. My wife just got me another Punisher patch. I think I have a green one. I have a gold one. So I'll be adding that to my truck tomorrow. Something fun. So I thought I'd bring out my Protex. And so this is the Protec Runt, another California legal knife. Really cool, snappy auto. I'm a big fan of the action on that one. And of course, you all know my other Protex. I'm talking about knives to fill time. If there's stuff you want to talk about, guys, throw it in here, and we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm more than happy to. And I think you all are familiar with my Whiskers Magic, Protec Magic. Very nice knife, and very cool knife. G.I. Joe? The old classic G.I. Joe stuff's worth some money. It's worth a lot of money, as a matter of fact. I have no idea, but when I was really young, I had one of the boxes. It looked like what do you call that? Like a chest, like you would have at the end of the bed on in your military thing. Anyway, I had one of those. It was fun. Standing out, talking in your parents' driveway, talking to someone, and it wasn't doing anything. All of a sudden, the lightning hit a power line over the driveway. Wow, I bet you did jump out of your skin. How did it feel? Did you feel anything from it? Because I've heard if you're close to it and you're outside, your hair will stand up. I don't know. I'm just kind of curious if it did. Thank you, Mr. Skullfire. I've got a couple more Protex to show. So we've got the channel knife, which everyone is familiar with. 1964 G.I. Joe goes for $600 or more. Yeah, I mean, they are not cheap. Anything collectible is a big deal nowadays. Anything from here's another story. So when I was little, I collected Hot Wheels, right? And I mean little. I mean, I'm like 3 years old, 3 and 4 years old. You've got a few. Cool. I collected Hot Wheels. I had like a 300 car collection. I was like 3, 4 years old. Well, I got in trouble with my mom. She got mad at me. Didn't want to clean up. You know, you get told to clean your room. I didn't want to clean my room. So she threw them all out. This is 1971 Hot Wheel collection. If I had that Hot Wheel collection today, it'd probably be worth a couple $100,000. Oh, but no, got thrown out, gone, just because. Yeah, the trials and tribulations of growing up in the 70s when parents actually punished people. Gone. Like 300 of them. I had the little cases with the boxes where you put them all in, all that stuff, all the tracks, all that stuff. And yeah. So, yeah, clean up your room when you're told to clean up your room. That's the moral of that story. Anyway, didn't feel it, but it ran down the line and it's cracking. I'm surprised it didn't melt right through it and just drop the line on you all. Y'all were lucky. And I've seen transformers blow out and just melt down and drop fire. I mean, they're like just raining liquid fire and stuff. Crazy stuff as the oil in them burns. So yeah, I'm surprised it didn't blow something else. That would be closer than I want to be. Other than the one in the car, the closest I've been was probably about a half block away when it hit like the top of one of the street lights nearby here. In fact, I got it on video somewhere here on my YouTube channel. I believe there's a video of a lightning strike. If you want to go find it. If we had all of our lost toys and knives, we would be rich. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? I mean, the Star Wars stuff. I mean, from when we were kids, if you grew up like I did in the 70s, yeah, that stuff is all worth a fortune. Steve Austin doll with that eye to look through. All of those toys are worth a fortune nowadays. And yeah, even heck, even the old. I can get down here into them. Yeah, they're all buried. Even the old D&D books. I've got them in under here somewhere. Even the old Dungeons and Dragons books are worth a fortune nowadays. You know, a couple $100. You've got the Steve Austin doll. Way cool. Steve Austin action figure. Let's be accurate. Because if you're a boy, it's an action figure, right? Yeah, not a doll. Anyway, that's crazy. You have a Hot Wheels collection now. Some are 40 years old and still, wow, very nice. Very nice. I think I had the Hot Wheels lunchbox when I was little. Very nice. I wonder what your collection is going for now. Have you priced any of it? I'm just really curious to what I lost. I've had episodes of that. I lost. Yeah, $6 Million Man was so classic. I agree. I lost a huge number of vinyls to records in a flood. I mentioned that. I talked about that in the morning live stream. It is so easy to have. Yeah, or fires. I mean, I've had been multiple house fires. It's so easy to lose things. I don't have hardly any pictures of me from my childhood because of that. Because of fire and flood damage from when I was a kid, and it just is what it is. I'm flipping my channel knife. This is the ProTech Malibu Custom in blue titanium, and very nice knife. You've not priced any of it. You should probably. I mean, yeah, it's. The only thing the problem with passing something like that down, Roger, and I was talking about this the other day about collections that increase in value versus collections that don't. Our knife collections, for example, for most of us, probably aren't increasing in value too much, with the exception of Brant and his Hinderer collection. Have you seen his collection? Oh my God. If you have not seen Brant's Hinderer collection, you have got to go check out his Instagram stuff. Brant has probably one of the world's, if not the world's finest Hinderer collection that exists, by the way. It's a really nice collection. You should play it up more, Brant. You really should. You have a nice collection. It rocks. I mean, it really rocks. So anyway, what was I saying? I was talking about ProTech's pricing the Hot Wheels. Oh, collections. the thing about it is that collecting old toys is a fad right now. It's kind of a thing. Um, it makes me wonder if Evil Knievel, oh my lord, with the motorcycle, you pull it backwards and shoot for. Yeah, that was a fun one. Boy, the toys that we had nowadays, the electronic toys that people have, make them look like garbage, right? They're like nothing. And the toys that we had when we were young were all like, really cool stuff, right? Yeah. Um, some collections increase in value because they're intrinsically valuable, like coin collections, things like that, right? Car collections, um, metals, that type of stuff. Knife collections, unless you're collecting the higher end premium knives, generally aren't going to increase in value. You're lucky to get 50% on a resale, which is pretty good on a collecting. I mean, if you collect figurines or plates or dishes or coffee cups or whatever, you're probably not going to get any return on your collection, to tell you the truth. You had the ramp and the van. Oh yeah, I remember the Evil Knievel van. That's right. I've forgotten about that one. 65 Rick Hinderers. Yeah, Brant. That is one hell of a collection. That is one hell of a collection, Brant. Again, you know what? In fact, at some point, I would love to get together. We can do one of these late nights and do a collab, and I can pull you on, and you can show off your collection for us, because I would love to have everyone see that, because it is a worthy collection. I'm not surprised you know him. You probably funded his kids' education. But yeah, I would love to collaborate with that. That'd be kind of fun. And he has probably, like I said, it's probably one of the world's finest collections of Hinderers, that, except maybe for Hinderers collecting himself, that I'm aware of. So, thanks, Brent. We'll work it up. It's probably going to be a few weeks. I'm going to get through this whole birthday party thing first, and so I'll be doing live streams probably off and on, not every evening, but randomly, and I'll post it that day, the same logo. I'm going to do a live stream. And then I will be doing the morning show every day at 10 a.m. Central Time, a little before, actually, 9:30, 9:45. I wish I had my albums from my youth, Mr. Skullfire. I had an original Jimi Hendrix Experience. I had an original Meet the Beatles. Yeah, I wish I had those. I had some really oddball classics. I also had some Bee Gees and all kinds of weird stuff, Rolling Stones, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, some of the original stuff, the Everly Brothers, stuff like that just never gonna find again. Got destroyed in a flood. Everything got all melted together and damaged, and there was just no restoring them at that point. It was unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. I still bemoan that one being lost and damaged out of all the things, because I really still enjoy listening to music, for sure. Today you spent most of the day in a recliner, so you had the choice of your knives: the Kaiser Bugai, the Vosteed Porcupine, and the Civivi Vision, along with your Arkfeld UV. Nice, Zach. And I'm sorry that you're laid up. Thanks for joining us, and I'm hoping I'm providing you with a little bit of a break from the tedium. I mean, which is really probably the biggest problem, being stuck there. I hope you're not in severe pain. But the tedium of sitting there. Yeah, that's nice, Roger. I'm jealous. I am jealous. I really do. I wish I still had access to all of that, all that stuff that I've lost. I wish I still had it all, because now it's, and you don't know it at the time, and and it's hard to convince people nowadays that anything's going to be worth any money. But at the time, some of that stuff is worth some money. Provident, you've got a matching scale. One is definitely needed. Okay, Zach, there you go. Get it. Go get one. They're still out of my price range for now. Protex are pushing it. Is what it is. So this is a regular original first edition Malibu. After the numbering sequence, so I guess it's I guess I shouldn't say it's a first edition, because it doesn't have any of the numbering on it. But it's the first design with the Warncliffe blade, which for some reason, this blade shape right here, this knife design is just really hot to me, and it's always been. Start with a G10 base hinder and upgrade to get all the parts and stuff in. Yep. And prayers for Zach. Absolutely. Not in any pain and boredom. It's the tedium, right? That's what I'm telling you. Go to work and you're stuck there. Yep. And nothing makes it any easier. But like I said, hopefully watching our lives and participating in the community makes it a little bit easier for you. It's rough. It's hard to be laid up. That's no way around it. No way around it. I mean, consider what I do for a living. And I go see people who are laid up all day long. And so, yeah, I see that all day long. And, I tell people exercise. If you're sitting there being bored, Mr. Baker, Roger Baker, I can see you, brother. Okay. I'm trying to keep up with the chats in here. Exercise, man. Sit up, sit back, do your arms, get your heart rate going. If you go like this for 60 seconds and then you go like this for 60 seconds, it'll drive your heart rate up. Try it and get your heart rate going, get some circulation going, and do that every hour, every half hour. Get some movement in. I hope it helps. I really do. But movement is the best thing that I can think of. Don't drink energy drinks all day. My current big fault is Gatorade, and I really drink Gatorade on my live streams. I'm willing to show it. No advertisement, by the way. Not getting paid. Gatorade, you want to pay me? You got to contact me. And I actually drink Gatorade on my live streams, as opposed to what Middle Complex drinks that he calls Gatorade. Of course, mine's not on a Friday night, so maybe on a Friday night I will be drinking some other type of Gatorade. Your shoulders won't let you do that. How about right here in front? Can you get up into this range? If you can, I would have them get you, they have these little bicycles, these little pedalers that you can sit down in front of your chair and do little bicycles. However, I think that's not the best used. Pull a little table up in front of you, like a TV tray, stick it on there and do it for your arms. Okay, and go forwards and backwards. That will also build up some heart rate and get you moving. A lot of energy. I still do here and there, just catches up to you. It does. Energy drinks are, they're not bad for you in terms of most of them, I don't think. Honestly, a lot of them with the amino acids they have in them are not terrible for you, but I don't think they're particularly good for you either, right? Chicken fried steak, you're new here. Welcome and joining us. I appreciate it. Yeah, try maybe then a one of those little respirator pedalers, like 30 to 40 bucks. I know it can be pricey, but you get it and you can work yourself out a little bit and at least get your heart going and get your blood pumping. And then once you're ready to get up and start moving, at least you still have some strength left, that way you haven't lost everything. If you're able to stand up at all, I recommend standing up every hour. Absolutely. Get up and just put weight on your legs just a little bit. Not really new, just miss you in the live. Okay. Well, you're welcome to join me on the late nights. I won't be having them every night, but I will be having them, fairly frequently. When the mood hits me, I'll put up a banner and you all will see it and I'll pop on. So please join me. And of course, if you can, watch as many videos as you can tolerate and or have them on the background. It seems like clicking on each individual video is the way we're going to have to go, because YouTube is in the mood to remove any live stream playlists that or any playlists that just get looped. If it sees that the playlist is looping, and they're removing it, and they're removing all of my views from anything I've been doing, which is frustrating. I mean, maybe I'm getting a couple hours in from my views, but they're going after all my stuff. You do your steps 5 to 10,000 steps a day. Okay, Mr. Skullfire, that is good. You might be beating me. How many steps? Oh, it's midnight. Never mind. Let's see how many steps did I do today, but you're probably beating me. That's for sure. I'm usually averaging at about 5 to 7,000, just with my work and daily activity and stuff. So, get them in, get the mobility in. As a physical therapist, I can tell you, none of us decide when we're going to leave this world, but we certainly decide how we're going to leave it.
Yeah, it's we can leave it in relatively good health and condition, or we can leave it suffering, and that's a personal choice at some point. You got to choose to not suffer by putting in some time and making your body move. So, once you get back to work, Zach, you'll be doing 10 to 15,000 steps. That's a lot of walking. It really is. You're talking probably a good 3 4 miles, 4 miles. It's pretty good. Maybe 3 miles. That's some pretty good walking. I don't do nearly that much. I used to do more when I was working in the nursing homes. My Lord, I would get like 10 miles a day just walking back and forth between the rooms to go get patients and stuff. I would get some really serious distance in, for sure. For sure. And that one, what's going on here? There we go. Anyway, got my O spheres going in the background, and if you can't see them there. I just threw up some lighting stuff to keep people entertained with shifting lights, because those of us with ADD like to watch pretty lights change colors. So, in fact, I'm gonna try something, guys. Can we try something? Tell me how this works out. I'm gonna turn out this overhead light. Let's see how this works out. I don't know if it'll be bright enough here with the screens. Oh, yeah, actually that works about the same. Surprisingly good. Okay, well maybe we'll just keep it like this, except when I'm going to show off knives and stuff. It's not quite as bright and overpowering. So let me know. Zach, what's on my mind? Big shout out to the ones who reached out while I've been going. No doubt, Zach. That's one of the nice things about the knife community. I don't know if you all have noticed, but Zach here has. People are generally pretty good people, and I like that. I'm not a fan of mean people. In fact, I have one of my stickers that I have says "Mean people suck." It's one of my favorite stickers. I have it on a guitar case, and I got that one at a concert. Guy walking up, yeah, want to buy a sticker? Like, yeah, that's one hell of a marketing plan. I'll buy it. So, but yeah, it's really nice when people support one another in the community. I appreciate that a whole lot. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so eager to get back to the community and do all this stuff. Is that when I see, I think when I see people doing good things, I want to participate and reward that. I want to be a part of that. And so I think that's where that comes from. Most definitely. Oh my gosh, we've been on almost an hour. All right. Well, I guess I probably should wrap this up. It's been a very fun. Oh, I didn't finish showing off my ProText. Huh. Got one more to show, and then we'll wrap it up. All right. And that is this guy. And this is the blacked out S&G Strider operator, completely blacked out. With no, it's sterile. There's no labeling, no markings of any kind. Doesn't even have blade steel. 154 cm, I think. And great little auto with a tritium clip or tritium spot and thing. It doesn't really show up. It shows up at night. Doesn't really show up much in the day. But that's a pretty good Protect. I had the blue S&G auto as well, and I sold that to KJ. I sold that to Siberian Husky a few years back. Pretty cool. The Strider outline, it is pretty cool. That's a pretty nice outline. Ergonomically, it actually is surprising. You would think that this part would probably be a little bit uncomfortable, but it fits into the palm pretty good. And then with the forward choil, you can really get in here and do whatever you want to do. But yeah, it's a pretty good knife. And the whole operator series, I used to have a TR3 operator. I also sold it. The whole the whole operator series are pretty cool. ProTech is a unique company to do stuff like that for the military, unmarked knives, so that if people are captured, it doesn't prove where they're from. And just one less thing to get them in trouble. So I appreciate that. All right, what are we looking at here? Two of the absolute best. Appreciate your friends. It means a lot. You know what, Roger? I honestly can say that about all of you. Thank you all for coming in here, and I appreciate you all. But there's been some very special people. Stacy's been very nice. Middle Complex has been really good. Brian Winters has been probably the best. Zach has been awesome. Marshall has been awesome. JB, of course, is always awesome. I've won so many knives from JB. It's like I need to do a whole episode on just knives I've won from JB. Let's see who else. Well, obviously, all the people on my sticker board. Every one of these people here is a channel or represents a channel or a person that I have had some level of interaction with. Some of it's superficial, like little metal foxes and pocket razors, honestly, and Blade Baker. Some of it a little more knife nuts guys and Stacy. Some of it a lot Middle Complex, Last Ranger, JB, Zach, Blue. Some of it, Brent down here. But all of these channels are people I've had some level of interaction with, and it's really kind of a cool way of, in my mind, remembering all those people and honoring them by having their stickers up, if you will. So anyway, hope you enjoy that part. So at this point, I need to actually probably wrap this thing up and get ready to go to bed because I have to be up early because I have a morning show to do in like 10 hours. And then, of course, I have, a normal business I have to run. So I appreciate you all coming in here. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful evening. Brown Sugar, thank you. Hi. I'm glad you made it in here at the end. Appreciate it. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful evening. Thank you for joining my live show. Give me some feedback on the banners. I hope you like them. I'm going to start using those too. I can always make some more. But yeah, I'm trying to up my game, right? Trying to make it a little more exciting, if you will. We'll get there. This is all new to me. This is all a learning experience. So I will see you all at this point. Oh, thank you, Brown Sugar. I appreciate that, Sharon. I will see you all tomorrow morning. We'll have a live stream tomorrow morning. You always miss it. Yeah, if you're on the East Coast, my live stream's early. 8 o'clock in the morning is too early for y'all. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. That's why I wanted to do a late night show as well. Good weekend. Today's Monday. Today's Monday, Mr. Mouse. Am I missing something? Anyway, you have a good week, sir. I hope you all have a very good week. But regardless, like I said, I'll be on, and then I'll do some more late night streams. This has been fun. This has been really, really, really. It's been really fun. I'm looking forward to doing more of these. So, and thank you, Brent, for popping in. It was nice to see you. That was a really cool thing to see. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening, a wonderful morning tomorrow morning. I'll see you in tomorrow morning's live at around 10 a.m., but I usually start about 9:30 even, just to get the extra time in. So come and join me. I have no idea what I'm talking about tomorrow. Titanium, I think. I think that's my plan. I'm just going to bring a bunch of my titanium, and we'll just hang out and talk titanium or anything else that you guys want to talk about, because that's ultimately why I'm here. I want to do live streams for you all. And so you'll be at work. Hey, if you can't comment, just pop on and turn it on, and then just let it run. It never hurts. Making titanium beads now. I am interested there, Chicken Fried Steak. I am interested. I do a bit of the bead thing. Particularly, I like Baglaries and making a Baglary. And so if I can find the right weight and size for the titanium bead, I might be interested for something. You'll be at the vet's office. Blue, I'm sorry. I hope it is okay. I hope it's not anything bad. And but Blue, we miss you when you're not there, but it's nothing that you should feel bad about ever. And that applies to everybody. If you can make my live streams, please do. If you can't, don't feel bad. I'm happy that you made them at all when you did. So I appreciate that. And like I said, I'm putting myself out here for you all for entertainment. And I hope it does provide you with some entertainment to come visit. So, all right. Yeah, I always worry about pets going to the vet. It always makes me wonder if something's really wrong. Yeah. You got to be careful. Hopefully it's just normal maintenance. So anyway, I will see you all tomorrow morning. This has been Patrick OMKR live on a late night dark topics, which we didn't get into dark topics, but hey, it's fun. Roger, I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you all coming in and giving me your time, and I appreciate you all, hitting live streams, hitting playlists, watching videos. Like I said, you might need to change it up and change the video every couple of hours, stuff like that. But man, it's been really wonderful, and it's been a fun ride so far, and it's going to be even better. And this giveaway. Man, this giveaway is going to be so much fun. We will be doing it here, right here. Like you need to see the top of my head. We'll be doing it here, right here, and on the same format. So I think I'm set up. I even have a little spotlight I can turn on here, and we can actually, it's a really cool little detachable Olight thing that they made. They haven't made since. And we can even highlight, anything that we are giving away and make sure that people can see it. I'll probably do, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I was thinking maybe I'm going to have to work out how to do a top-down camera as well, but we'll figure it out. If I can get it, great. If I can't get it, too bad. We'll figure it out one way or another. But anyway, you guys, this has been fun. I will see you all tomorrow morning. Thank you. Bye.